What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Tuesday. We're going to be going over the charts. We're going to talk a little bit about the economy. I'm going to ask you some questions throughout the video. I need you to answer to help me out here to understand what's going on in the real world, which I'm a part of, I believe. And I want to hear your guys' feedback on what's going on. And I'll be asking you that. But first off, let's get into the charts. Let's look at how the economy and the markets have lost touch of reality. We're going to see what's going on with both of those, kind of talk about it a little bit, seeing what's going on. And there's two options if the markets continue like they are, and we're going to talk about those. Also, we're going to pick yesterday's winner for the $200 promo code, and I'm going to tell you how you can win a $200 free promo code for Prime XBT. Sign up using my link down below. The promo code won't work without my link, but let's get into the video. Let's see what's going on. All right, guys, as always, we'll start out looking at CNBC, but then we're going to talk a little bit about, we're going to take a look at the Dow Jones chart. We're going to take a look at the NASDAQ chart and S&P chart, and let me know what you guys think of that when we get there before we go over Bitcoin and give away our $200 Prime XBT account. So the shutdown means no jobs report. Carlisle's analysis shows it would have been pretty bad. So another weird thing, now we don't, the government shuts down, so we don't have a jobs report. So the markets are able to continue going up because there's no jobs report, which, let me know if you guys even believe the job reports, because I think they're all just fake numbers to try to keep things going. So what my belief is, if I look around, if I look at, paying my bills, things like that, it has got so much more expensive to live. So with the markets going up, is that just inflation? And if the markets keep going up, it's going to get worse and worse for people because inflation is going to get worse, and we're probably going to get into hyperinflation, and that would be bad. Extremely bad, guys. I don't care if you're holding a bunch of gold, holding a bunch of whatever. With hyperinflation, it's going to be pretty impossible for everybody to survive a normal life other than the 1%ers. But let me know your thoughts on that down below. The other thing that can save us is a crash, which should happen unless they keep printing more and more money and just keep creating hyperinflation. And it's like Great Depression time, guys. So let's take a look at what's going on. Dow futures are up 89 points. Surprise, surprise. S&P's up 12. NASDAQ's up 80 points. So let's look at the Dow. So this is the Dow Jones, guys. This is the 2000 bubble right here that you're looking at right here. See that huge dump? Don't look that huge now, does it? So, but back then, if you zoom in, that was a huge dump. Same thing, 2008 bubble. Now this is the Dow Jones, right? 2008 bubble. That was a huge crash then. Look at the size of this. If that is not a bubble, right? This was a bubble. This was a bubble. How can this not be a bubble? This is an AI bubble. This is a crypto bubble. What happens when bubbles pop? It comes crashing down. Now, like I said, if this can continue going up, we're in way bigger trouble, guys. The higher this goes, the more trouble we're in. Period. The end. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. Same thing. First one, that's the .com bubble. And then we have the 2008 bubble and where we're at now. Guys, if this isn't putting some kind of fear in you, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not trying to be fearful. I'm trying to tell people to get ready. Get ready for hyperinflation, or get ready for a huge dump, where if you guys follow this channel, you can make a ton of money when markets go down and when markets go up. Either way the market goes, you can still make money. Let's take a look at S&P right there. S&P, same thing, guys. Here was the .com bubble, and here was the 2008 financial crisis, right? Two big dumps. Look at this. This is insane. This is insane. We may already be in hyperinflation. Let me know how you're doing with your bills. Is it a lot different? Do you make a lot more money now? And can you pay your bills a lot easier? So, right. So you see all these videos of people going to Walmart and looking at a receipt from 3 years ago, even 2 years ago, and prices have almost doubled, but their pay hasn't. Guys, there's a lot going on here we need to talk about. Please leave your comments down below. Join our Discord. Come in. Let's talk about this. You can follow me on X also. All my socials are down below. Let's get into Bitcoin now. So Bitcoin, we hit that again. That's 4 touches on this trend line. Now, normally, if that breaks, we're going to fly up, right? I talked about the major bullish case scenario if this doesn't hold as resistance, right? There's 2 targets, 225 and 244. If it can get above this and hold, remember, this is the weekly chart, guys. That's the super bullish case scenario. And what else that tells me is just more inflation if that happens. In my opinion, you let me know in the comments below what your opinion is on that. And we're going to get to the $200 promo code here in a minute. But if you just look at this, that's 4. So usually when you keep beating on a door, you can knock it down eventually, right? This is the 4th touch that we've got rejected on this line. Let's see if we can get above it and be super bullish. But again, what does that mean? All markets go up. They probably print more money, scary stuff in the long run, right? Let's take a look at all the divergence. So this is what we're really watching right here, this MACD. If that can cross in the weekly and give us a green dot like it did over here, then we're probably going to get that run up. So keep a close eye on that. But if we look at the RSI, we're just making, this will be our 4th bearish divergence in a row, guys. That's huge. That's huge. Taking a look. So this is our main target. If we get up to it, 130. Remember, we can see a wick. We can see a wick here above this trend line, and come back down and close below it. But if we see an open and close of a weekly above this, then we should know in the next couple weeks where this is headed. If we keep closing under this, then we're probably going to keep heading down, right? If you're a believer in the 4-year cycle, the 4-year cycle could be over right now. It could be over in December, but it's getting close. If we get a huge, massive rally, maybe something big happens and everybody FOMOs in, but be cautious, because if it sticks to the 4-year cycle, if we're not at the top now, we'll be at it within the next month or 2. Be ready. But right now, here's that target. That's just a measured move of this, right? And then I showed you guys the possibility if this wasn't the top, right? So maybe this continues on and we go up to that 130, but it's later on, and that's another touch way over here, right? In December. That would get us to December. So maybe we have our pullback and then continue down. And what would that look like? What we talked about yesterday, maybe we get a wave 4 down here to that 120 or whatever. But if it breaks this wave 1, 118, then that invalidates the count, and then we start a new count. But right now, this is what the possibility that we're looking at is coming. This could take a week or 2, you know, come down to this 121 and then back up. But again, guys, huge profits to be made if you just learn how to trade. Let's take a look at our winner, right? So I'm going to pick a random comment from yesterday's video. And I want you guys to know you can put a comment in today's video to win in tomorrow's video also. It's a $200 Prime XBT promo code. You have to be signed up using my link down below. But let's pick this winner and I'll explain it for those of you that are new. So I'm going to put the video in there. That was yesterday's video, right? Number of winners, 1. Let's pick a random comment so you guys know I'm not setting it up, right? This is that crap. These are all spams. If you guys see that in the accounts and you got time, report them, please. All the grok and the weird Belgerium or something, crazy coins, garbage, right? Just please report them if you see them. Let's pick a different comment. Thanks for the update, Craig. Guillermo, you are the winner. Comment to me on your right here, or you can email me. I'll verify it's you, and then I'll send you a promo code for a $200 Prime XBT to put in your account. Now that $200 you can't take out, but you can trade it and keep all your winnings. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Anyways, let's take a look at Ethereum real quick, and then I'm going to get out of here. I wanted to tell you guys, we're taking off Friday, and I won't be back till Tuesday. So I might make some little short videos while I'm out there, or just talk videos. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, I won't be making a full video like this till probably Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. But I will be doing one tomorrow. So, yeah. Anyways, let's take a quick look at Ethereum. We're still above that blue trend line that we had talked about. If we get that huge run up for Bitcoin, right, we could be seeing a $7,000 to $8,000 Bitcoin. Now, that doesn't mean it's guaranteed. That means if we get the other run ups. But again, that will mean inflation soaring through the roof, in my opinion. But let's see what happens, guys. Make sure to smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave your comments. Oh, that's another thing. To win the BITUNIX BT, I will check and make sure you're subscribed to the channel also. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm out.